Yeah, it's time to go. It's time to Doomhammer. And just goes ahead and uses this in case of the Harrison Jones. So a lot of times when you're playing with the Doomhammer, you want to save the Rockbiter weapon until the point where you're going to close out the game just to avoid giving information to your opponent. But this is, again, also playing around Harrison, which, you know, I think in the last 3 turns, we've seen just how afraid of Harrison Thijs really is.
Yeah. Maybe playing a little bit too safe there, but it's hard to say. Here for Turner. Let's see how safe he is playing, because the Malkorok is the obvious play on this turn, unless he picks up another one from the Acolyte of Pain. But he might be worried about Cursed Blade. No, I think that's unlikely, right?
It can't happen. It just can't happen.
No way.
Your story's too good. You beat the world champ. You're coming to beat the European champ. Surely you do not get Cursed Blade.
Battle Rage. Wow, that makes things easy. I'm sure he's gonna draw here. Try to find that Harrison Jones or maybe some defensive options like a that don't guy. The Bloodhoof Brave, that is. But does not find any of those just yet. He's going to draw one more card, trying to find the Bloodhoof Brave or
Harrison Jones off the top, and oh, the Blood to Ichor is rewarded. He is going to put Doomhammer in a museum.
Yeah, we know where that belongs.
Thijs is like, well, you drew enough cards, you found it eventually.
Real problem with that. So just go for the Tusker to them, get a mana side, go from there.
Ooh.
Am I getting fired?
That is not what you want to see if you're Turner.
No, that is so bad for Turner right here, right now.
Draws a Rockbiter too. The damage is really piling up in Thijs' hand. One of the big caster conversations over the past few days is what the actual odds are on Tuskar Totemic to get Mana Tide Totem or
I think it's around 80% that you get it against the control deck. I feel like that happens to me every single time.
Wow, so Thijs could just pull this out with the quick shot.
He could, yeah.
And actually, let's look at how much damage is on the board here. So we see 8, 9, 10, 15 damage. Okay, over 2 turns.
Yeah.
He does have enough. So this will be Thijs' last turn coming up.
Yep, he needs to find a bow or a quick shot. He's playing 2 copies of bow and 2 copies of quick shot.
Yeah, he's used 1 copy of quick shot, I believe.
Yeah.
Both kill commands, has used neither bow, so Thijs could just pull this out, but if he doesn't, then that is going to spell the end of this particular game.
Temponazot. Oh man.
Houndmaster does it!
That is going to do it!
Oh my gosh, Thijs is going to take this one. Really close game. And he is going to complete the Gentleman's Sweep on Loyan 4-1. And he is going to be advancing to the Grand Finals to play either Casey or Inner.
But with no AoE in sight, I think the temptation to tap there might have been a lot higher.
Yeah, he definitely needs to find some sort of answer to what Inner is doing here. Speaking of finding answers, Inner finds a Soulfire or a Mortal Coil. The Mortal Coil gives him the ability, well, he was going to, I think, want to attack the 3-5 into Bran and then Mortal Coil, but now the Juggler means that Mortal Coil is no longer terribly valuable in that particular exchange. He could attack his 1-power guys into Bran to use the Mortal Coil in order to draw a card. That ends up being a little less overall efficient for, I think, what he wants to do, because it leaves him without a Death Rattle minion in play.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that Mortal Coil was a strong pick in 2 out of 3 worlds, but the world where the Knife Juggler snipes down the Bran has got him into a little bit of trouble. He is going to go with your play here, Kibler. Now he's... Oh wow! That Juggler!
Oh, the Juggler, he really wanted Bran dead.
Wow.
And I think Thijs knows, based on that attack sequence, that the card that Inner selected was Mortal Coil.
Right.
He's really sort of telegraphed the fact that this is what I'm trying to do with my turn. Right. And, you know, particularly the time that he took.
You know, he may expect to die here, but he might just be saying, okay, if I'm going to win this game, this is what I need to happen. Right. I need this barrier to stick.
Yeah, he probably can't beat the burn spells that kill him anyway. If he just plays that and it's like, okay, well, he has to get another ice block the next turn because his opponent just has steady shot. So here he's just playing for the... is Thijs going to attack?
So I mean, it puts
Does he
him up
still
to
have
14.
enough damage?
It puts him up to 14 life, so he has 8 from the Lava Burst. Yeah,
okay,
he
does.
still powers through with the hero power as well.
was terrified.
Yeah.
But Thijs does end up just having the damage to close things out despite the ice barrier, and he will even up the series 2 games to 2.
Yep, so Thijs squares things up again. You know, as you said, we're starting to get